He scores again. Who else in these games but Anya to score?
Oh, yes!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of the Pacific Pursuit, and welcome back to the Melbourne victory, where in today's episode, 2 games across 2 legs. It's the Interzone Final, the quarter-final of the Asian Champions League 2, and we come up against a team from India, Mohammedan FC they're called. They are abbreviated here to MHDN, but it is Mohammedan FC. We will be coming up against Indian team, as we've said. They're currently 7th. I don't think they're doing too well in the league this year, currently mid-table there, but did qualify last year, so it'll be an interesting game. Hopefully we can come away with the win. They are currently ranked as is this the first division? I'm not even too sure if this is the first division of Indian football. If we go and take a look, can we check as anyway? There's the National Football League. I think it is, but they are ranked really low, as you can see there, which is interesting to see, definitely. So it'll be an interesting game. Hopefully we can come away with the result across 2 legs. The first one away from home, we go to the Nahiti Banki Manjali Stadium in Kolkata, built in 2019, 25,000-seater stadium, as you can see there. And it should make out for a really good game against this team. Hopefully we can come away with a very convincing display, and then we would go on to the semi-finals. I don't know what they call it, to be honest. If we go and take a look, we've got the Interzone Finals there. No, it isn't. They've got the Interzone semi-finals today. We would play against, or where would it be? It would be I don't even know. No, it wouldn't even be there. We can go and take a look at last year, what went down this time last year, the Interzone playoffs, or maybe we go straight to the final. I don't even know. How did Sydney do? Because they were there last year. It might even be the semi-final. We go into the final tomorrow. So if we win this game today, we have a chance at winning the Champions League too, by the looks of it. I don't know if that's changed or if we've just got something wrong. If we go and take a look, I think we might have just got something wrong. If we go and confirm with the Central Coast Marinas, we can see here we have, so if we win this today, we go on to the final of the Asian Champions League. So we've got it wrong. The Asian Champions League 2, we are now 3 games away from winning, and we have the semi-final today. Let's go and see how we can do, and we'll get straight into it against Mohammedan FC. So the team for this game against Mohammedan FC is the first time in I don't know how long that we have a full strength team. Can you believe it? It starts with Izzo in goal, backline of Genes, Navio, Chapman and Jeria, Elias, Teague, Arsney in the middle. We've got Kraev on the left, Anya on the right and Sham up top. Kick off here in this semi-final against Mohammedan FC. It's a shame that there's no music really, for this competition, but I guess not like in the European competitions. What can we do? We've done very well. We're up to this semi-final stage. Let's see what we can go and do. I thought it'd be a quarter-final, but I guess not. Maybe we'll want ahead in everything. So we've got a semi-final. That was a quarter-final yesterday. That was a round of 16 tie with the Melbourne City, not a round of, what would it have been? Round of 32, round of 16, round of 8, round of 4, and then the round of 2, but I guess not. We got it wrong. There couldn't have been a round of 64. This was the round of 32, and that's what's happened. Now, in terms of how we're doing, our form is incredible, exactly when we need it to have been. Since last time out, 3 games, 3 wins. It's been very good. We might even have a little bit of a late comeback to the league. We've qualified for the A-League finals. We are in the top 4, guaranteed. We have 2 games left against Macarthur FC and Adelaide United, one of them being in this game. If we can, we kind of finished 3rd. We've got the Macarthur FC, who I think we can go on and beat, and then we've also got Adelaide United. Should we beat them, we'll leapfrog them into 3rd place. What are the last games here? The Central Coast Marinas and Western United. It's been the tables have turned a little bit. The Wellington Phoenix on top, but Sydney up there, Adelaide United are up there, the Western Sydney Wanderers and the Central Coast Marinas and Melbourne City do not even qualify for the A-League finals. It's been a rough season for them. Hence the reason why we knocked them out of this competition, and we did very well, and that's why we find ourselves where we are. We're playing in the nice pink kit today. Can we come away with a result, we'll have to find out. As it's good that we're in that form. We won like 8 straight games in the league or something like that to have a comeback, and overall we've been very, very good. Kraev is on the in behind here. Can he look to square it? He pulls it back to Teague. Teague, where will he go now? He cuts in. Will he have the shot? He goes back to Elias. Elias, where will he go? Back to Teague. Teague, who will he find? He picks out Sham. Sham's in behind. It's into Anya. Brilliant save from the keeper, but I think it was offside anyway. I think Sham has been struggling. He's not been in his best form. He hasn't scored in his last 5 games. If we go and take a look, he's only got he's not had many goals recently. I think he had a bit of an injury and he's struggled since he's come back. But what can you do really? We can't expect loads from him. It's only his first season. He's only 19 and he's put on very good numbers for us. It's just a shame that considering he had such a good start to the season that he has slowed down a little bit. But what can you do? What can you do? Anya's obviously in good form. He's got to getting lots of assists, not been in the goals recently, but getting those assists. Arseny, how is he doing? 3 goals there, as you can see. And then Kraev has not been the one who we've been opting for, really, but he is still, he gets into this team today. We need that experience in this team, so it makes sense to pick him over Villupala. Here's Arseny advancing with the ball. He has the shot. It's the crossbar that denies him. How unlucky is that for Arseny? The chance to make it 1-0 here in this game, but it's not going to come for us. It looks like we might go into half time. It's been not a close game, I would say, but it's been more of a game where we've wasted chances and we've kept it closer than we really should have. We easily could have gone ahead in this game, but we've not been too good with our chances. Let's go and see what we can do in this second half. 50 minutes gone in this game. We've offered some encouragement. We might have to go a little bit more attacking. If we can get that away win, then that would be massive going into the second leg, and then it's to the final if we can go and do that. I mean, we can go and take a look who is on the other side. If we go to the Interzone Final, this is last year, so the Interzone Final, we are there. And then where is the other one? Is it the final here? South Asian? No, it isn't. It's the East Asian zone? No, it isn't. Central Asian? West Asian? It would be West Asian, wouldn't it? It's we've got Al Jaish and Muharak, who are a team from Bahrain there, as you can see, and the other one, let's go find them again now. West Asian zone final. Al Jaish are a Syrian team, so we will be playing a team from either Syria or Bahrain. That'll be interesting to see. I don't know how it works in terms of venue. I assume there is a final venue, but we'll have to see. Here's Anya in behind. Where will he go with this ball? He might pull it back. He goes to Jeria. Jeria plays it into Arseny. Elias, lovely bit of combination. Can he play it in behind? He finds Teague. Teague taking his time, really good at crafting out those chances from deep, and he'll look to do it here once again down this left side. He's advancing. He pulls it back to Hennes. Hennes is going to play it in. Arseny into Anya. Anya with the shot. He scores again. Who else in these games but Anya to score? He makes it 1-0 here, and he does the celebration, the little dance. You know what we're about, and that is 1-0 here in this game. Lovely celebration, lovely goal, and that is 1-0 here in this game. There's a ball into the back post, though. That header just goes over. We have a bit of an injury at the back for Chapman. We'll look to bring him off. Elias will bring Skikluna on, swap these two around, and then I think we bring Kraev off for Villupala. Harvey on, yeah, we'll go with it, and I'll stick with those changes for now. Quite a few changes. We can't bring Clonaridis into this team whilst Anya is just playing the way he is. His stats incredible. 26 goals and assists he's going to end on. What a player we have got from our youth academy. 75 minutes gone in this game. It looks like we're going to come away with a big result in the away leg. Let's have a look in these final moments of this game. What can we do as Navio plays it into Skikluna, Villupala, the substitutes combining. What an effort it is from Villupala. He's one of those players who he'll just go for it. Why not? It works out very well. It makes sense when you've got the quality of Villupala. Here's Hennes with this corner. What can he do with it? Who can he pick out? He's going to look to play it in to the near post. In Sarah, Navio, who can get there? It's into the near post. No one's able to win it on our end, but it falls back to Navio. Arseny with the effort. Great save from the goalkeeper there of the opposition. 2 deniers of a second goal in this game, and that's going to be the end of that. It's been a decent game from us. I think we've had the momentum, the ball, the chances. Just been we could have got a bit more from it, but we're going to go into that home leg, put on a show in front of our fans hopefully, and book our place in the Champions League 2 final. Let's go and have a look. There might even be one final chance here in this game. 94 minutes. We're going to look to go along with Izzo. But who can he pick out? Sham up top is waiting for this ball. Villupalai maybe. It does go down the middle into Sham. Can he win his header? He does. Lovely header into Anya now, and he's got space ahead of him, and you already know he's going to run onto it. Anya, can he go all the way? Can he cut in? He squares it. Sham is in there. It's a goal for Sham to make it 2-0. Anya into Sham. 2-0 here in this game. What a goal it is for Sham as well. It's been a long time since he's got one, but that is massive for him going into these final games of the season. The full-time whistle goes. It's a 2-0 win, and it's on to the second leg. And the team for this game against Mohammedan FC in the second leg, we've got a few changes. Izzo in goal, backline of Kenneth, Navio, Chapman, Jeria, Elias, Teague, Arzi in the middle. Villupalai starts on the left, suspended. Kraev, Anya on the right, and Sham up top. Kick off here in this game, the second leg. AAMI Park hosting the game that will potentially send us to the final of the Asian Champions League 2. Arsenal with an effort the inside of the post and doesn't manage to go in the end. How unlucky is that? But it falls back to Teague, and it's the keeper who denies us of a third goal in this tie. We've been good. We've been very, very good. And if we come away with this result, then you wouldn't say it's not deserved. Very good. And yeah, we just need to get over the line now. Navia with a header. He goes across his body, but he doesn't come to anything. In the end, overall, I can't complain. If we take this into the next game, then we should be able to get the result. We play either against Moharak or Al Jaish, as you can see there, Syrian team, or the Bahrain team. I mean, if we go and take a look at Sydney FC, we did get a win in the gap, a 3-2 win against MacArthur FC, some consolation goals, but we stay in fourth actually. Sydney FC playing against the Western Sydney Wanderers, and then we play Adelaide United. So if Sydney lose and we beat Adelaide United, we could move up to second. What a result that would be. Hopefully we can go on and do that. What was I going to look for now? I can't remember, but if I remember, we will go back. Here's Arsenal into Kenneth, Elias. I remember what I was going to look at now. It's at Sydney, where they played the final. If we go and take a look, they did actually lose here. If you see, they played in a stadium in Iran. Is this team an Iranian team? They are. So the team, I don't know how that's seeded. I don't know. Was that their stadium? I'll have to go back now and have a look, really. Well, I'll have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. We'll go and, where are we? So we go to the schedule, to the is this their stadium? It is their stadium. So I don't know how that works, but wherever we go, we're playing very well. I think the Western Asian teams are quite good. I'm trying to figure out the coordinates there. North, east, southwest, yeah, the Western team. So we've got the West, and then we're in the northeast. We're in the east. That's where we are. We're in the southeast technically, but the east side of Asia. Obviously, them two combined. It should be somewhere in the middle, because then it's decent travel. We'll have to travel like, I don't know, 15 hours maybe to Iran, which will be a very, very long travel for us going into that game. Hopefully we go a few days before, so the jet lag doesn't affect us too much. If we get there, that is. It's not going to be Iran for us, but it'll be somewhere in a relative distance should we get there. But we should probably take a look at this game. It's not done yet. There has been teams, I mean, our last time we were winning, but then in the second leg we were at home, I'm pretty sure, and they managed to pull it back to a draw. We came away with the result in the end, and we need to do it here. Villupalai, what a ball that is, in behind for 3-0. Sham with an incredible ball into Villupalai, but he's not able to convert in the end. We've got one more game in the league, obviously, as I said, against Adelaide United, and then should we win this, that final comes after, and that would be an incredible result, remarkable result if we can come away with the win in that. Here's Arsenal. He's going to look to go down the line. He doesn't do anything with that. In the end, it's the Mohammedan goalkeeper who plays the ball long. I'm not too familiar with this team. They clearly, I think a lot of underdog teams in the Asian Champions League too. I think that's what happens. And are the Melbourne Victory an underdog team? I don't know. I think the A-League isn't very good in the Champions League, but when it comes to the Champions League 2, we've got it mastered by the looks of it. I mean, I don't know how many times, it don't look like many times we've won it, but we've been dominating it in the last few years. We had a team win it, one in the final, and then one in the, if we go and take a look, one in a semi-final at a minimum. You'd think we can get over the line. I mean, if we take a look here, we don't have many wins. We could play against Muharraq, who've won it before, and have the Syrian team won it. Muharraq won it in 2021 as well. But in the last two times, Tishreen, who are a Syrian team, and where are the Iranian team, Sepahan, as you can see there. So it's I think we're getting there. This will up the reputation quite a lot, and this means wherever we finish, it would have been nice to win the league, but wherever we finish, should we win this competition, we get this team into the Champions League, and we could even play them go up against them next year. How insane would that be, really, wherever we go? We will have to see. One thing I've learned is that the Asian Cup is every 3 years now, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully it is. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'd like to think it is. I heard a suggestion that we should get an international job now and then move to a team who could win us the Asian Cup a bit more realistically, but I don't know. If it comes up, maybe we do. I would rather go straight away so I can build up the understanding with that team that we think we could win it with. But I don't know, there's not really been many offers. They said we weren't the right candidate for the South Korea job. Not too sure why. I don't know how our reputation is looking these days. How many games have we managed? 145, 3-star reputation, as you can see there. Not looking too bad. Not in too bad of a shape, but we've still not won our first trophy even. We could get that done this week, literally in 2 days' time, or 1 day's time I should say, obviously with this being pre-recorded, but by tomorrow at 5 p.m, hopefully, if it does come out 5 p.m, we could have won the Asian Champions League too. So we'll have to see. Here's Velupila into T. Can we get the opening goal on the day? It's back to Hennes, who steps up into the midfield. What a goal it is from Hennes, and he might just send us on our way to the Champions League 2 final. It's a lovely goal from Hennes, who steps into the midfield. Just look at this. Velupila goes back to Teague, and Teague knows wherever he passes. His midfield partner in Hennes, he just absolutely sends it. An absolute rocket from Hennes, and that's 3-0 here, and we are on our way to this Champions League 2 final. We've beaten teams in India. Where else? Malaysia, Indonesia. Well, have we beat Malaysia? Actually, we can go and take a look. Actually, if we get this win today, it would be against an Indian team, a Hong Kong team, Australian team, Malaysian team in Bali, Vietnam team in Hanoi, I believe, yeah, as you can see there, Yangon Myanmar team, and then Bali again, but not a Malaysian team, it's an Indonesian team. I think I got the two mixed up. There was a Malaysian team who we could have played, I think, but we didn't. It was the team that this Mohammedan team managed to beat, so that's why we're not playing them. There's a ball in behind here. Sham's in behind for 2-0. Clinical finish from Sham. It's 25th of the season, and we are on our way to the Champions League 2. You can start the party. We are on our way, and that is a big goal from Sham there to make it 4-0 on aggregate. We've got to offer our praises. It's 2 goals in 6 minutes, and it's just going to be an attacking display for the rest of this game by the looks of it. The board expected us to win this game. I think we expected to win this game, and look at the performance we're putting in. There might even be a few goals left here. Anya pulls it back to Elias. Elias, where can he go now? Into Teague. Teague over the top potentially. Velupila now. Can he play Sham in behind? He's waiting for it, and he gets it. Sham can't win his header. It falls back to Arseny on the volley. 3-0 here in this game. 5-0 on aggregate. It's 3 goals in 10 minutes, and we are going on to the Champions League 2 final. Incredible display from us. Absolutely incredible. And that is 3-0 here. I wanted to show it. I can't show it anymore, but Sham, he's just got it. It's instinct for him. He just wants that ball in behind. Maybe it's something we should tap into a bit more and play it. I mean, you can look at his movement here. He's going already. He just wants that ball in behind. He keeps dropping back, then running in the hopes that they find him. We probably should play it to Teague, and then he could do it, because Teague is an incredible playmaker. He might go all the way himself. Teague with the effort. It's a good shot, but it does go a bit wide in the end. 40 minutes gone in this game. It's been quite a long episode, but what an episode it's been. It's the party before for the night before we go into the final by the looks of it. 5-0 up here, and you think there's no chance for this Mohammedan team to go back into it down this right side. One of the players for them going to come on the attack, trying to create something for themselves, keep any hopes of a place in the final alive. Done very well to get to this semi-final stage, but we have just been so much better than them on the day. There's a ball into the middle though, we need to do well to defend it, and Izzo comes out to claim it. Very, very good from us. Mohammedan are winning their game. If they already had a game, they had a draw, a 0-0 draw. I didn't know that was actually the result, but it was actually a 0-0 draw in that game they played before, so it does look like Mohammedan could be making that final. They've got a Brazilian there, as you can see, in Bahrain, so clearly quite a good club from that nation there. They've not actually lost the game, as you can see here. They've not had to play as many games as us. They've already played Al Jaish a few times and got 3 draws, so this is the first time that they've led in a game by the looks of it, or are going to win it. Here's Sham with an effort. He just puts it wide in the end. That takes him up to 11 goals, by the way, in the Champions League 2. He is the top goal scorer, even without he hasn't played any qualifiers. He's played every game for us, or he's missed a few actually. He's played 10, I believe, 10 games in the Champions League 2, yeah, as you can see there. But he has had to miss a few with the injury, but without the playoffs, and he's still managing to get there, and he is going to pick up that golden boot. Hopefully, he's been a massive player for us, and so has Anya as well. 5 goals, 3 assists, 28 in total. Has he got an assist today? Maybe, probably. If we go and take a look, it's been Tegan Villupa actually. So a bit of a. He's actually the only player apart from Geria to not pick up a green rating. So it's been a rough game down that right side. But I'm sure he'll get involved. 50 minutes gone in this game. Jimenez into Chapman. One thing we need to be careful of is suspensions. I mean, there's not much we can do really. If they get a yellow card, they get a yellow card. Kraev has luckily reset. Anya with the effort. He hits the post there. Kraev has reset his tally now, so that's why he is missing today, and he will be there for that final. Whether he starts, it's a tough decision. Villupa has been good in this game. He's got himself another assist, and he's put up good numbers, 15 goals and assists in this season. I guess they all have put up good numbers, but I think I think we have to play Kraev. You know, he has been good, even if he's out of form. Sham's been out of form, and he's scored in this game. You know, you would argue some other players have, and they still get into this team. They have their rough spells, but they also play well. And in a final, you want your most experienced players. This is the reason why we bought Kraev, the reason why we kept 33-year-old, or he might even be 34 by the time of the final, Jason Geria. This is the reason why we keep him. You know, 230 games, maybe even more than that, around 240 games played for this club, and it's the reason why we keep them, because they are just experienced. They know what it means, and they have the chance to go on and potentially win this Champions League 2 in the next episode. Here is Geria getting involved. He plays it into Teague. Where can he go now? Can he pick out a pass down this left side? He'll pull it back potentially. What will he do? Down this left side, advancing with it. He goes into Villupa. Lovely pass, lovely turn. That has got to be a penalty, no question about it. What a little turn it was. It was like a Dennis Bergkamp, and standing over the it's Elias apparently, standing over the penalty. Elias is going to step up to make it 6-0 on aggregate. He scores 6-0. We lead here. I thought I'd set penalty takers, but I guess not. If he's the best penalty taker, he's the best penalty taker. Sham is down there, Onya's down there. I don't know what the decision behind that is, but he scored. We lead 6-0. We're going on to the Champions League 2 final by the looks of it against Al Murahak, as you can see there, and that is going to be a very, very good game. 4 XG we've nearly generated. We're going to look to make a few changes here. Skikluna on. We'll put Teague a little bit more advanced. Chapman off for Insera. I think we bring Jimenez off and put Harvey there. And then Anya, who's had a rare quiet game, but he could definitely write himself into Melbourne victory history and the Pacific Pursuit history if he can have a big game in that final. The full-time whistle is going to go. We have done it. We're in to our first final. It's the Asian Champions League 2 final. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave you this outro, and I'll see you again tomorrow for the Asian Champions League 2 final against Mohammedan. Thank you. Bye bye.